Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. My name is Gina and today I have a new video for you guys, and I am really excited about this one because today I am going to talk about my favorite books of 2023. Since the year is coming to an end, I thought let's share my favorite books. This year I have read 32 books. So the first thing I have is a series, and don't mind the spoils, I hate it, but it's The Inherit. This is not in the right, okay, it was not in the right order. It's The Inheritance Games, and this series, like, I love it. It's so good. So it's about, let's talk about a little bit about what it is about. But it's about a girl who inherited a lot of money from a random guy she doesn't know, and he has 4 sons. And yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but they are like trying to figure out why she got the money, and there are like a lot of plot twists, and like it's like a whole puzzle they need to complete and to figure things out. And yeah, and I'm like into the romance a lot, and this doesn't have a lot of romance, but I love this. Absolutely love this. Like all 3. I know there's a 4th book, but that is about 2 brothers, and I don't know, maybe I'll read it someday. But first book, I think I gave all these 3 books 5 stars, and yeah, these are so good. You should read it. I love these, so good. So the second one is from a series. It's The Fine Print. I only have read this book and the second book. The second book is called Terms and Conditions, but this book, I absolutely love this one. So their grandfather dies from, I think, 3 brothers, and they all need to complete a task so they can have something. I'm sorry, it's like a really long time last time I read these. And there's this girl who works there, and I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but I think this is a very pretty romance, and I love this book a lot more than the other one. The other one is like fine, but this one is so good, absolutely so good. And I also love, if I can find it, like you have, I think this is so pretty, and I love this book. It's so good. Next book is also from a series. I think most of my books are from series, but I only have the 2 books, so this is the second book. The first book, I didn't like this one that much. Like, it was okay, but this book I liked a lot better. The first book was Flawless, and this is Heartless from Elsie Silver, and this book is a lot better. So this is about Kate Eaton. This series also about a family of, now it's not real, well, one is not officially family, but like it's like fun family, I think, I guess. And he has a son who's really cute, and he needs a babysitter because he works on a farm, on a ranch, I think they call it like that. And he needs a babysitter, and from the last book there is this girl called Summer, and she's like, yeah, my best friend. She asked her to do it. Willa, she um babysits the kids, and she basically lives there, so she's like a nanny, and they fall in love because of course it's a romance. But yeah, I like this book a lot, and there was a little drama going on. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was not too big of a drama. But I think this was a really good book to read, and I really liked it, so that's why in my top books. So the next book is Wildfire from Hannah Grage. I have also read Icebreaker. I need to be honest, I liked Icebreaker, but at the same time I did not. And I saw a lot of people on TikTok also saying this book is better than Icebreaker, and it really is. I love Wildfire. It's no hate to Icebreaker, but it's so much better than Icebreaker. Yeah, I really love this book. So this is about a girl called Aurora. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it good. And a boy called Russ. It's like a summer camp for kids, and they are like volunteers helping there. And of course they fall in love. But before they go to the camp, there's something going on beforehand, before they go to camp. But you know, it's a really good book and I really like it. And also the cover is so pretty. So next book is One in Rome by Sarah Adams. I didn't pick it up for like the longest time, and I took it with me on vacation and I love it. It's such a good book. I find it personally really different from other books, and yeah, it's about a girl called Emilia. I'm sorry, I need to peek. And it's about Amelia and Noah, and Noah has a pie shop, like a bakery, from his grandma, what it was from his grandma. And Amelia is a pop star, and she's like burnt out, and her car broke down and she's stuck, and she's stranded in front of a house. And guess who lives there? It's Noah. So first it goes off really difficult with the two of them. They can like, and she wants to, yeah, you know, you need to read it because it's a really fun book. And also this cover is so pretty. And Rome, not in Italy, but it's like a place or somewhere in America, I think. I'm not sure, but it's not in Italy, just like for everyone. I'm sorry, I'm like waving the book the whole time, excuse me. But this is good. Also, it's really windy, I hope you don't hear it. But yeah, this is really like I read through this really quick, so it's just such a good romance. And the next book is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This book is also not really a romance, but I think the plot is amazing, and the plot twist, yeah, I think the plot twist was great, and I didn't expect it, so I'm not gonna tell you anything about that because I'm not gonna spoil. But I think a lot of people have read this book. I've only read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and not Good Girl Bad Blood. Oh yeah, Good Girl Bad Blood. I haven't read it yet. I do have it. I also have As Good as Dead, but I still need to read those. But I have a good reason why I haven't read those, because I'm like in a series reading those. I'm like right now reading a series which I almost finished. But yeah, this book is really great. I have the Off-Campus series. So this is the series I was talking about that I'm reading right now. So I want to read it in like the order like not books in between, like other books in between. But yeah, I also have these three, the deal, the mistake, and the score, in the other book form, but like this is a lot cuter because I'm gonna show you guys. I'm finished today the goal, so yeah, let's show you guys the books. I'm gonna talk about every book and what I think about it. So first off, The Deal. I love this book. This is love it. I have read it 3 times now, and yeah, I love this book. This is about Garrett Graham and Hannah. I'm sorry, I don't know. Hannah Wells, of course. Hannah Wellesley. This book is maybe the best book of the series, I think. But yeah, she's gonna be a tutor and they fall in love. I'm not gonna spoil too much because yeah. And of course, this is a hockey romance, and I love hockey romances, so that is a plus. But this is my favorite book of all of them. Then we've got The Mistake. I loved it the first time I've read it, but the second time I've read it, I didn't like it as much. I love the characters, but I just don't love the book as much. And the second time I've read it, I skimmed a little through it because I didn't like the plot too much. Like the first time I loved it, but the second time I didn't. So yeah, it's not a 5-star, but it is, I think I gave it 4 stars still because I love the book, I love the series, I love the characters. Just the plot for the second time wasn't as great. But this is about John Logan. Everyone calls him Logan because they have 2 Johns in a friend group. This is also about a friend group. And Grace. I do like the first part of the book really a lot, and I like Grace. I really like Grace. She's great. So the second book is The Score, and it's about Ellie and Dean. And I love this book. This is gonna have to fight with The Deal on first place because I think this book is great. I really love it. I love the plot. I love the characters again. This series is so good. So this is my top series. This is like my first place. But The Score, I love it. I don't know what to say about it. I just love this book so much. It's so good. And about Dean, I love how he like changed a little bit, like of a man whore who he is. And yeah, I love it. This book I just finished today. It's called The Goal. It's about Tucker, which is called John Tucker, and Sabrina James. And yeah, it's not really a spoiler because it's on the back, but not really. But she gets pregnant and they like need to figure this out because he's keeping it. And there's a little drama between friends of Tucker, and because there's a little history, and not really a big deal, but you know, I did like this one. Did not like it more than The Score or The Deal, but I did really like this one. And Tucker is so sweet. I love him, and Sabrina also. I love her character a lot. Yeah, I think this book is great. And then the last one is The Legacy. I can't really talk about this book because I haven't read it yet, but I did want to include it. This is book 5 of the series, and this is about the life after college for couples. So I'm really curious. I think it's gonna be a great book. It has 300 pages and I'm really curious. So these are all the books that are on my list of best books I've read in 2023. Not all opinions are the same, but this is my favorites. So yeah, let me know what your favorites are. I'm really curious and I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I see you in the next one. Bye.